may I now present to you DOST programs in Mindanao. Mindanao is known as the land of promise because of its rich biodiversity and natural resources. According to the latest statistics, Mindanao's economy accounts for 15.2% of the country's gross domestic product, from 44.9% growth in 2016 to 9.7% in 2018. Agriculture, forestry, and fishing make up more than 40% of Mindanao's market, being the country's largest supplier of major crops such as pineapples, bananas, among others. Science and technology have been recognized by the government as a driver of economic growth and social well-being. DOST is the premier government body of the country, mandated by law to provide central direction, leadership, and coordination of all scientific and technological efforts, as well as formulate and implement SOCCSKSARGEN policies, plans, programs, and projects in support of the national development goals. Carrying our mission to direct, lead, and coordinate the country's scientific and technological efforts geared towards maximum economic and social benefits for the people, we envision to be provider of world-class scientific, technological, and innovative solutions that will lead to higher productivity and better quality of life. Headed by a cabinet secretary, supported with 4 undersecretaries and 3 assistant secretaries, the DOST is composed of 3 sectoral planning councils, 7 S&T services institutes, 2 collegial bodies, 7 R&D institutes, and 17 regional offices. The DOST implements innovative science and technology program for a better future in line with the National Science and Technology Plan, particularly the 11-point agenda of the DOST Secretary in accordance with the respective regional development plans in support to the Philippine Development Plan. In Chapter 14 of the Philippine Development Plan 2017 to 2022, DOST is responsive to 4 of the 10-point National Socio-Economic Agenda. In line with the National Leadership's 11-point program. We are implementing these major programs, projects, and activities in Mindanao to primarily contribute to 4 of the 7 identified outcomes of the department, namely technology adoption, promotion, accelerated, productivity and efficiency of communities and the production sector, particularly MSMEs, improved resiliency to disaster risks and climate change ensured, and inequality in science, technology, and innovation capacities and opportunities reduced. In our aim to enhance the productivity and the efficiency of communities and the production sector, particularly improve the status of MSMEs, DOST stepped up implementation of the Small Enterprise Technology Upgrading Program, also known as SETUP in the region, in Mindanao. SETUP is one of the DOST's banner programs where DOST interventions are translated into commercially useful products processes, and services. It is the nationwide strategy to encourage and assist MSMEs to adopt technological innovation to boost operational efficiency and improve productivity for global competitiveness. It is a complete package of assistance in response to the call of the government for the need to focus support to MSMEs for job creation and wealth generation. Set up aims to empower firms through technical assistance and technology-based solutions for superior product quality, human resource development, cost minimization, and waste management. Set up priority sectors include halal, ICT, food processing, furniture, GTH, marine and aquatic resources, horticulture, metals and engineering as of now. Set up serves as an integrating mechanism for all technology transfer programs done by DOST agencies diffused to the countryside through a network of regional offices to bridge and narrow the gaps between the haves and the have-nots for poverty alleviation. Through setup, we intensify our efforts to transfer skills and technical know-how as the countryside through the provision of appropriate technologies in the form of equipment responsive to the needs of our local MSMEs to boost their product quality for competitiveness. Like in the acquisition of the needed mature technology for one of our beneficiaries in the government farm in Tupi, South Cotabato, while we also provide assistance through the acquisition of the hard infrastructure such as equipment. We also provide manpower trainings, technology trainings, as well as consultancy services, technical services to the MSMEs. Technology clinics are also conducted as part of the technology trainings coordinated by the DOST-12 experts from the DOST councils and RDS and other partner institutions. And of course, we also do technology needs assessment on our provision. DOST also provide laboratory testing and analysis in support to micro, small, and medium enterprises, particularly for product development, product quality assurance, and meeting the standards and requirements of the market. With the aim to provide customers with convenient and easy access to laboratory testing and calibration services, we also implement Onenab Project, which is a network of laboratories anchored on an IT platform to provide a referral system for testing and calibration services at a single touch point. Envisioned to broaden public access to testing services of all DOST laboratories and non-DOST laboratories to provide standardized services and fees. The Onenab also provides a timely and accurate test and calibration results. Currently, Onenab has 16 regional standards and testing laboratories, 6 DOST research and development institutes, and 13 non-DOST testing laboratories. We also assist MSMEs for suitable packaging of products to increase shelf life, improve handling and protection, and ultimately improve marketability. We also established an SME portal with a listing of available technologies at the regional and national level, listing of S&T experts, listing of laboratory tests and services with corresponding test fees, among others, accessible through the DOST website. To further help DOST-assisted MSMEs to increase their business opportunities, DOST has been offering the One Store, an online electronic commerce application where they can market their products. DOST also assists MSMEs in engaging with financing institutions for technology acquisition, production expansion, and marketing, equipment design and fabrication of equipment, as well as networking and partnership with relevant institutions, primarily aimed at empowering people, especially our micro, small, and medium enterprises, as well as networking and partnership with relevant institutions, primarily aimed at empowering people. It is worthwhile to mention one of our success stories, Dr. Remedios Lamiano of Greenland Agritech Ventures, who was awarded as the National Best Setup Adapter in 2018. Indeed, our region is the home of the champions. DOST also continuously aims at empowering identifying far-flung or poor communities through science and technology interventions, pouring out all DOST assistance, focusing on health and nutrition, water and sanitation, basic education and literacy, livelihood, economic enterprise development, and disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation. To address malnutrition, we promote adoption and utilization of complementary foods developed by DOST FNRI. These are baby food blends made of rice, mung bean, and sesame seeds, which can be used as an alternative for the readily available cereal in the market. DOST also is gearing towards the deployment of RxBox, a multi-component program designed to provide better access to life-saving healthcare services in isolated and disadvantaged communities nationwide. With the aim to help provide people access to potable water, DOST rolls out the ceramic pot filter for water purification and filtration system while providing water and wastewater laboratory testing services. In an effort to promote environmental management, we also rolled out the bioreactor technology as part of the materials recovery facility, which encourages solid waste management practices in community. For basic education and literacy, we deploy the Science and Technology Academic and Research-based open-ended kiosks or Starbooks, which is an offline database of science and technology information materials, including encyclopedias, in coordination with the Philippine Science High School and the Science Education Institute. We also strengthen the implementation of the SME scholarships for high school and undergraduate levels, respectively. We also established technology-based livelihood projects for community. Being the chair of the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Committee of the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management, DOST implements measures such as deployment of early warning systems, as well as conduct collaborations with stakeholders, including SARAI with DOST Pico Art at the University of Southern Mindanao, the Philippine Project with Central Mindanao University, and the GeoSafer Project with Caraga State University. DOST also cares, helping the victims of calamities, both natural and man-made, cutting beyond our borders, providing immediate assistance, as well as extend the implementation of DOST programs, projects, and activities and services to areas which has been deprived of support. To accelerate and leverage the science, technology, and innovation drive in the country, DOST regional offices in Mindanao implements the accelerated R&D program for capacity building of research and development institutions and industrial competitiveness under the Science for Change program. DOST regional offices have also established the Regional Research Development and Innovation Committee, a special committee of the Regional Development Council, the highest policy-making body of the region, which to bridge the gap and challenges of regional socio-economic development by ensuring researches, innovations, and other SDG-based projects are relevant, responsive, and aligned to regional development trusts. In view of our commitment to significantly contribute in the development of the halal industry through science, technology, and innovation, DOST has embarked on to helping enterprises engaged in halal, especially the food sector, particularly through halal process improvement, halal product development, halal testing and analysis, halal research and development, and under our high-impact program that is known as the Philippine Science and Technology Program for the development of the halal industry. With integrity as the cornerstone of the halal industry, ensuring halalness of products is therefore highly necessary to gain the trust and confidence of Muslim consumers worldwide, as well as non-Muslims who prefer to consume halal products. Now, these are the components of our program: advocacy and policy development. These are the support to halal SMEs and capacity building and human resource development, halal accreditation and certification. As of now, we have already certified almost 200 products. Halal research and development, and we were able to establish USD-12 Philippine National Halal Laboratory and Science Center that has been in operation since 2010. We established one laboratory in Cotabato City so as not to miss the opportunities in the halal market while waiting for the completion of a bigger building that has been inaugurated already here in Koronadal City. Now, this is because of our international recognition, in response to we were encouraged by OIC SMIC, which is the highest body on halal at the international level. They have the unified global halal standards, which will become the reference point on halal certification. So they encourage us to adopt it, and our response is the launching of our quality seal that acknowledges OIC SMIC unified global halal standards. The Philippine National Halal Laboratory and Halal Science Center, a world-class facility for halal, has been mentioned in the Republic Act number 10817. It is a one-stop shop center with an ultimate goal to develop locally made products of halal premium brand, compliant to internationally accepted standards and requirements, adopting the unified global halal standards of OIC SMIC. It is the pioneering halal facility in the country, envisioned to be a certifying laboratory for halal and to serve as the clearinghouse of halal certified products coming in and out of the country for the benefit of halal consumers. The facility serves both local and international clients, opening a floodgate of economic opportunities in the country. So, the Philippine National Halal Laboratory is our entry point in developing the halal industry, and it is our gateway to inclusion in terms of social, financial, and knowledge sharing. It is also our gateway to the world because of our accessibility, networks, and integrity. We in DOST have also been intensifying our efforts in popularizing and promoting science and technology for technology adoption and promotion and acceleration in the Mindanao region. We conduct in-depth school program to provide opportunities for students to get in touch with their creative and inventive side, leading them to grow their natural ingenuities meant for generating maneuvers for future enterprises, as well as regional invention contests and exhibits in every 2 years to boost science, creativity, and innovation in particular, and to steer public interest in science in general. We also celebrate the National Science and Technology Week annually, where we showcase breakthroughs and our products and services, and conduct aesthetic caravans, aesthetic exhibits, fair, technology tours, project presentations, among others. On behalf of my fellow regional directors in the Mindanao region, for Dr. Maliamga from Caraga, the regional director of Caraga region, also the representative of Dr. Tony Salis of Region 11, and regional director represented here also of Region 10, and also Region 9, as well as the Minister of Science and Technology of the BAR that is also represented here. So on behalf of the Mindanao's regional directors, I would like to encourage everyone to avail of our projects and programs and services. We are more than happy to assist you. If you would like to avail of our projects and programs and services. Thank you and wassalam.
Thank you very much, Director Laidan. May I now request National Academy of Science and Technology Philippines President Academician Dolora Sansa to present our certificate of appreciation. Director Laidan.